Hi, everyone. I'm starting to learn to start saying something as soon as I hit going live on Facebook, because most of that time is spent me waiting, looking to see if I'm live on Facebook. I think that's hilarious.
Starting to learn to start saying something as soon as I hit.
There we go. And so there we are. Hi, how are you doing? Monika, Dena, Huppertz here of Whole Heart Energy Healing. Coming to you live now on a Tuesday. And I'm kind of happy about this because it just seemed to be the needed time needed to be here is on a Tuesday rather than the Thursday. And I think because I'm brand new on here on the Tuesdays, despite my best efforts at getting the word out that I'm here on Tuesdays, I've had a few people, like or say hi or something, but not anybody sign up for readings and healings today. So just so you know, I have made my readings and healings a lot simplified. One price, one day, one time for now. So I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives on Tuesdays, and I will hopefully be doing any readings, healings, whatever it is that you're looking for to have on the Tuesdays. I'm happy to help you with that. I've got a couple of links there. People were asking me about how do I get a Cleansing My Soul offer? Where do I find the My Soul Purpose offer? So I put the links now underneath in the chat box below. Hopefully that'll help you. And thank you for asking about it. And so what I'm going to do is I'll show up for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. If nobody's showing up, then that's fine. I'll just simply shut it down. But in the meantime, I'll let you know that I have looked at all the offers that I have. And when I looked at it, yes, I'm offering a great variety of items. But it really still does come down to having a reading or a healing. And the type of reading or healing will be dependent upon the client. What are you looking for? What are you hoping to have fixed or whatever it is, right? So that is what I'm just going to intuit into. It's what I'm good at. And I will be looking forward to offering the best that I can for you. And so if we need to do a healing, I will go into that healing mode, and whether that is through the Akashic Records, or I do it through HRT, heart, which means harmonized release technique, which is a breathing technique. Or if I go into a theta brainwave state and identify through muscle testing or through the use of a pendulum, it's all good. It's all good. Doesn't matter to me which modality I'm called to use. I will use that. It's not a problem. And I figure with 2022 hopefully being a year of release, a year of time to look after ourselves, time to get our bugbears out. And I thought, now how am I going to provide for my clients the best that I can give and still make it extremely affordable? And so this is what I went with. I went with one price, one write-up, That was it. So I'm hoping that, this ease of selection, ease of choice, ease of payment. I mean, really, $22 when I was looking at some people and their offers and so on. And my mentor, for example, he charges $400 an hour. And I can't, I just can't. I think that's good for him that he charges it and he gets it, no problem. But I want to be available to others, just not the elite, not just only those that have, and I don't mean elite as in better or whatever it is. I mean as in having the so much extra money to be able to spend and so on. I'm a working class gal. I work for everything I've ever had in my life. When I was 14, 15, maybe 15, I started working at a job at Woolco at the time. Woolco doesn't exist anymore, but when it did work, I was working there. And then I remember telling my parents, I don't need my allowance anymore. Thank you very much. I want to earn my own way. Paid my own way through school. Didn't have any help there either. Bought my own place, didn't have any help there. So I'm used to working and I understand the value of a dollar. I did get help every now and then at the beginning, and that feels good to be able to share expenses now. But at the time when I first started out, it wasn't easy, and I remember those times. And I know with the prices increasing and so on, it's not been easy for a lot of people. And I feel you, I understand, I get where you're coming from. And I hope that, you can find means and ways to help you. And I'm hoping that mine is a mean and a way to help you. So whether you need a reading on, what's going on with my relationship with Joe, what's going on with my relationship with my daughter, that kind of a thing. So relationships in general. Or if you need a healing, I've got this pain in my shoulder and it's just not releasing. And I've been to the chiropractor and I've been to the doctor. Well, let me have a stab at it and see what I can do. And usually what I find are belief systems held in an area that have been there for a long, long time. And now they're barking at you because they want to be released. They want to be let go of. And so they rear their heads and say, hey, I'm here, deal with it, help me, release me, let me go. And so that, we can work on pain. Mental and emotional pain is another thing that I find I work with people. Their belief systems get in the way of their thinking. And so everything gets clouded. There is a problem with just connecting either within themselves for answers. They're just so muddled, connecting with another person. And they just seem to be on a whole different wavelength, a whole different frequency. And either they can't hear you or you can't hear them. So it has nothing to do with your physical ears. It has to do with the frequency and accepting what you're hearing. And if you can't, you're not going to make the progress. So sometimes you need to get those programs, those issues, those belief systems, patterns, habits, they need to vanish now so that you can move forward with grace and ease and so on, so that you can hear your inner voice saying, it'd probably be a best idea if you went to maybe a chiropractor, maybe a doctor, whatever it is. Face your fear and see what that pain is about. Maybe it's time to see a healer. Maybe it's time to talk to someone, whether that someone is your sister, your friend, a parent, a loved one, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, whatever it be. When you have those clear pathways of hearing the directions that you're given, and we're all given directions in some way, shape, or form. Some of us, we get our directions through what I know as clairaudience or clear hearing. You kind of hear in your mind what it is, the direction that you're being told to go in. Claircognizance, which is my superpower kind of a thing, that is a clear knowing. I understand it in a flash, whatever information it is, I'm given it, and I know what to do, where to go, whatever. It's like a download of 27 pages of information in a split second, and I understand what it is, what to do, how to do it. You might be clairsentient, senses. I think that's feeling. And a sense of in your body, that doesn't feel right. And you know that you shouldn't be doing that, or, hey, that feels good inside. I feel light and bright. That's my indication to me that I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction. What else was there? There was another one. Some people get it through their dreams. And the dreams are a time when you've got less of your guard up, for lack of a better word. And so people get their interpretations, their messages, their directions through dreams. And the way I know that if it happens with me, and it happens every once in a while, that's not my forte. That's not where I get my information from. But when I have a dream and I'll hear a song in the dream, I'll be told something in the dream. Sometimes it comes from the voice of my mother, so I'll listen to that voice. Sometimes it's because the memory is so vivid. Anytime that you can remember your dreams, it's usually there was a message in there that was meant for you to act upon, or know, or understand, or be delighted with, or something like that. Sometimes it's a prediction for your future, or somebody else's future that you're close to, and so you're given that piece of information. So, whether it's one of these ways or others that you get your information from, it's a good thing. We're all given a way. Sometimes we have the words for it, like I have the word, the clairaudience, the clairsentience, the clairvoyance, the being able to see in your mind's eye, the pictures and the movie that goes by, or a flash of a picture or something. You'll get that understanding, that knowing, but it comes in that way. Whatever it is, we all have something that we're good at. A lot of men, for example, they go with their gut feeling, and their gut feeling often still includes the clairaudience, the clairsentience, the clairvoyance, the claircognizance, and in the dreams. I know of a lot of men, but they still call it their gut feeling. Doesn't matter what you call it. Doesn't matter that it has a fancy name or not. We all have some sort of way that we are connected to the vast information that is out there in the ethers. Everybody has access to it. And just depending on your own slant, your own upbringing, do you get dissuaded from hearing that information, from sensing that information, from allowing that information to guide you and direct you? Quite possible. And now that you're an adult, you have a chance to change things, to make it more understandable. You know, you can get curious about your life, get curious about, well, what is that? You know, that kind of a thing. So anyways, so this is going to be me on Tuesdays, 7 o'clock for Mountain Time, 6 o'clock Pacific, and 9 o'clock in the eastern part of town here. And I really think that this is going to be a nice and easy way for people to connect with me. The price is like so cheap, really. And I want to be of service to you. Hopefully that this is a good thing for you and me. And why am I charging at all is because I'm finding that when I only offer for free, yes, there are takers. That's not the issue. But there isn't a fair exchange then. And both people lose out. As the giver, I don't mind giving. And as the taker, people don't mind taking. But when there's too much giving or too much taking, both are losing. The reason why you lose is if you only just take and don't give. That sense of reciprocity is missing. That sense of balance is missing. And then unconsciously, you start to reject what you were given. You don't value it as much. And sometimes you disregard it as nothing. To me, healing is a gift. And it's worth something. It is absolutely worth something. And it would just hurt my heart to know that I'm giving, you're taking, that feels good. But if you're not receiving, if you're not allowing, if you're not approving yourself of having that gift, that's not good. You're losing out on enjoying and benefiting from that gift. I'm losing out on that connection I could have had with you, that also feeling that what I'm saying, doing, and helping you with is of value. And so if I start thinking about, well, gee whiz, you know, I give, and nobody gives back, or I give, and maybe what I'm sharing is not valuable, then I'm not able to give more the next time, and even less the next time, and less than the time after that. And that would be a shame, because I know I'm here as a beautiful vessel to provide guidance, information, and be the conduit to healing for so many people. Well, my time is up. I'm going to say thank you very much and wish you all well. Have a great week. I will see you hopefully next Tuesday, next time on $22 Readings and Healings with Monika Huppertz. I am Monika Huppertz of Whole Heart Energy Healing, wishing you the best day ever, and wishing for Ukraine the madness stops, that those prayers are heard, that we can do the right thing for each other, regardless where they are. So whether it's sending them a prayer, wishing them the best, however it is that you wish to support people of the Ukraine, or not purchase items from Russia, kind of a thing. There was a big go on that. whatever it is that you do that makes you feel you're contributing in the best way you can, great. Keep doing that. It's that connection that is important. With love, light, and laughter, I bid you adieu. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oops.